What's up, everybody? Noah Kisser back here for my review of the brand new Hallmark film, Butlers in Love. Every single Monday or Tuesday, we have the brand new reviews for the Hallmark movies. Here we go. Butlers in Love is all about, in a prestigious butler academy, passionate wannabe butler, Emma, and rebellious Henry train to become royal butlers when the competition is fierce and sparks fly. This is directed by David Weaver. David Weaver has made some of the best Hallmark films ever. And he's made some that we don't need to talk about. Last year, he did one called Raise a Glass to Love. That was one that really surprised me. He did a Christmas film called It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas, which I think is one of the most underrated Hallmark Christmas films ever. Not Enough Love goes towards that film. We also have him as the director for Playing Cupid and If I Only Had Christmas, which are two films that I'm not the biggest fan of. But, with that being said, I haven't seen all of his films. Like, I haven't seen Operation Christmas. I haven't seen A Christmas to Remember. So, we're just going to need to see what happens. He also did Open by Christmas, which is a Alison Sweeney Christmas film that came out last year, which I thought was perfectly fine. He also did Christmas Town with Candace Cameron Bure. So he's an esteemed Hallmark director. We know him. We love his films for the most part. How does this film do what it does? Well, this stars Stacey Farber as Emma. And Stacey Farber is an actress who has never done a Hallmark film. She's never done a Hallmark film. She's done a lot of comedies, and then we have Corey Cott. Corey Cott is Henry. And this guy is not only one of the better actors that I've seen from Hallmark in their debut anyways. Now, I'm not saying he's like a Brennan Elliott or a Ryan Pavey or a Tyler Hines. I'm not saying that at all. He's not as good as them. But for a debut Hallmark film, this is a really good film. This is the best January Hallmark film. Well, for this year. Of all time, by all means, no. This is definitely the best Hallmark film I've seen all year so far. We've only had 6. We will have more coming very soon. We got, I think, 4 in February, so it's not going to be very many. No, 5, sorry. We have 2 mysteries. We have 3 new Hallmark romance movies. So, what does this film do well? It gives me good chemistry between the 2 stars. It focuses on its main objective, which is getting them through this butler academy. And you're learning what it takes to be a butler. It makes you question whether you could do it. Could you do this? And this is a film that surprised me. I'm a big fan of this genre. Give me royalty, give me butlers, give me cooking. You gave me all of that in this film. And you gave me 2 good leads who I want to see in more Hallmark films. 2 actors I have never heard of. And I'm very happy to say that I really enjoyed this film, because Hallmark has been a bit of a letdown this year so far. But Butlers in Love gives me beautiful cinematography, costume design that is very well done. It's very distinguished. It's very mature and charming. And that's what I liked about it. This is a film that knows what it's doing. Butlers in Love is giving you a charming little rom-com that has moments here and there that you're not loving this film, but you're just having a good old time with it. And that's what I wanted from this film. It's perfectly charming. It's not going to be in my top 10 of the entire year once we get to the end of 2022 for Hallmark. But for January, this is the best film that I saw in the month of January for Hallmark Channel. So with all that being said, I need to get right into the negatives, because this is not a perfect film. What makes this film a little bit of... See, I'm not going to call it a letdown, because what this film does is its script is very mixed. Because you have moments here and there that really do work. And then you have lines of dialogue that are right out of a romance book. Like, but first this, and then she kisses the guy at the very end. What goes with chocolate-covered strawberries? Chardonnay, of course. That is just an example, two examples of lines that do not work. Now, the Chardonnay line was very, very charming. I have to say that was very charming. It put a smile on my face. This movie put a smile on my face, and I have to give it credit. I'm hoping it does well in the ratings, and I will talk about the ratings once we get those. And we will go over the ratings once those come out, I believe, on Tuesday. Sometimes they come out on Wednesday, a little bit late. But we will be talking about the ratings for Hallmark, and then we will be taking a look at the February Hallmark films on Wednesday. So, Butlers in Love is going to get a very generous. This is not a perfect film, but the screenplay really didn't work all that well, or else this would have gotten to 4 stars. This is getting a B+ from me. It's a very low B+, but it's not quite to a B. But if this gets a DVD release, I will be definitely checking this out again. I'm hoping that this gets a DVD release and does well in the ratings, because I can see this having a beautiful cover. I love this poster. I loved most of this film. Just the screenplay didn't work all that well, and it got a little bit mediocre with the lines of dialogue sometimes. But Butlers in Love is a charming little film directed by David Weaver. I want to see what he does next. Hopefully we get a Christmas film from him this year. And I will talk to all of you guys next time for my next review, which is Fishing for Love and Love on the Road. And we will be talking about more stuff very, very soon, including Cop Out. And what's coming in the month of February? Well, a lot of romance movies. A lot of romance movies that I've never seen, and movies that I will be going through in my next couple videos. So I will see all of you guys next time for my January Hallmark ranking. And then, once we finish those 2 romance movies from Up TV, well, no, 3. 3 romance movies from Up TV, I will be talking about the best and worst of January 2021, and I will see all of you guys next time.